this out. Now, Poetik Flakko has been weighing in heavy on No Jumper, and since he's been weighing in heavy, I'm checking him out. He's not a foundational Black American. He is from Africa, I think Liberia, or somewhere in West Africa. I'm not sure, but my man Spider Loc asked him what qualifies him to be able to talk about American hip hop, and I noticed that he, like most Africans, was being very judgmental. Even though some of his shows got canceled online by Adam 22, but the last show he had on his show, he was judging Black Americans about us not taking advantage of our education in the poorest conditions in the poorest communities, and that we had it made. All we have to do is just get an education to get out the ghetto. Check this out.
I'm tending to be in this blogosphere relying on my God-given talents of being articulate. I can speak well. You have a speech impediment, which appears to be a hell of a challenge. What do you attest your ability to get on the successful side when you seem to be second nature to our culture? Because you are not born American, are you?
No, sure, but though, I've been here since I'm 2 years old.
He been here since he's 2 years old. 2 years old, but yet he comes over, the African that's not from here, comes over to our culture, judges us on platforms in California, in Los Angeles, and they don't check him because a lot of the gang bangers and guys that come from the gang, they're not conscious enough to check him. But I give it to Spider Loc for kind of checking him, letting him know, because Spider Loc is up on gang with the whole thing. He's older. He's 20 years older than Flakko. But y'all notice Flakko starts to stutter when he tries to explain things because he knows that he's grifting. He's a big supporter of Dr. Umar. He don't know the facts about Dr. Umar's school. He said that Umar only collected $500,000 or $600,000 and bought a school for $400,000 when Dr. Umar has been collecting money since 2011. So he doesn't have any facts. He's like 26 or 27 years old. He's not old enough to know any of stuff that went on back when Umar started collecting money.
Okay, so you are, for all practical reasons, American.
Yeah.
So
He's an American African.
do you have any resonation with your non-American roots? Do you have a connection to that? Or
Yeah, of course.
so you do feel Liberian.
Yeah, of course.
So what is it that you feel like causes you you're not the best speaker?
Yeah.
You don't have the most knowledge like Alex Alonso about the subject matter.
Yet he wants to be able to get into our hip hop culture and tell us about hip hop culture and report on it. But he's taking a chapter from the book of DJ Akademiks, who has started to become his little mentor, and now he's trying to do what Akademiks did with his grift, the Jamaican DJ Akademiks. He's trying to get his grift going and copy Akademiks' War in Chirac, which he became a millionaire monetizing off of. Flakko is yet attempting to mimic Akademiks and do the same in the LA gang culture.
Why do you think you're so successful in such a sphere?
Sure. Well, one is this though, right? In terms of like what I do videos on, I don't feel like there's too many there's not too many people who's more well researched than me on like what I'm talking about, right?
Now, this is a guy, his first time at going viral was he called a hip hop podcast or a hip hop blogger and found out that Dolph died. So he wants to be like DJ Akademiks. The first thing he reported that went viral, that got him 500,000 hits. Because remember, again, he is a tethering onto our culture, who wants to get our culture, the worst of it, report on it, and get rich off of it. The same way DJ Vlad does, the same way Adam 22 does. He's taking a chapter from the book of our pain and suffering when bad things go on in the black community and reporting it. This guy has even interviewed Tariq Nasheed on the Adam 22 No Jumper. But I don't think Tariq knew a lot about Flakko and his background at the time. They got let this tether interview Tariq, and so Tariq did the interview. It was a great interview. But this dude is somebody we need to watch out for because he only wants to capitalize on our pain.
But then Alex about the way.
No, but like, I really don't want to talk about games like that, you feel me? Right?
Well, when the West Coast, you've come into question based on your conversation affiliated with gangs. I know you're not in that small box.
Shout out to Factz Over Feelingz Podcast. Shout out to my man Spider Loc for checking and calling this out. Peace out.